T's Corner, live and direct from T's favorite corner of the couch. I want to talk to you about domestic violence in our country, really, but just an incident that I witnessed yesterday in Annapolis, Maryland. So, I know y'all thinking my damn head look like domestic violence right about now, but it's my day off and I'm not doing anything, including my hair. So, yesterday I was in Annapolis, and I was in the Bywater neighborhood, stopping to pick someone up. And in riding into the community, saw a couple walking down the street arguing. And my first thought was, they all with their business in the street, arguing in the street or whatever, and didn't think much of it. So the girl is giving him kind of the talk to the hand, and he's like arms flailing, yelling all up in her face, but they're walking down the street. So we go into the community, pick up the person that we were there for, and as we're coming back out of the community, we see the same couple a little further up the street, and the guy punches her in the face and knocks her down on the ground. That's my niece giving her own commentary, in case you hear baby in the background. But he punches her in the face, knocks her down on the ground. Stiff arm, straight knocked her down. And I'm immediately hurt by seeing that because, A, yes, it was a black couple, and you don't want to see domestic violence at all, but you really don't want to see it within your own community. And secondly, because I hate to see anyone who is abused or taken advantage of. So for him to, first of all, be arguing and yelling with her in the street, and then to punch her in the face, was really traumatic for me to witness. And then it got worse, because he punched her in the face while she's still on the ground. He walks away, just keeps on going wherever it is that he's going and going on about his business. She gets up. Now, while I am not an advocate of domestic violence or spousal abuse or even violence and fighting, I am an advocate for defending yourself. So my thought was that immediately, once she picked herself up off the ground, she was finna find something on the ground or on the sidewalk or somebody's bumper off their car or something, and immediately commenced to whipping his ass. However, that is not what happened. She chases him down to catch up with him, and then she's walking a step or two behind him, still talking to him. This is the guy who just punched you in your face. Notice that I did not say man, because men don't physically abuse people to dominate them. And the female, who I won't call a woman, because if you're a woman, you love yourself enough not to be a victim and not to be abused. So she's chasing him down and she's walking with him, and now everything is A-okay. He done punched the shit out of you, knocked you down in the street, and you walking down the street with him like it's all good. And she was barefoot, which was just a whole nother thing. It's a gazillion degrees outside. Sidewalk could fry an egg. She outside with no shoes on. And I said, from the way that the situation played itself out, from just a few minutes of it that I witnessed, one thing was very, very evident to me. And that is, if a guy punches you and knocks you down in the street and your reaction is to get up and chase him down to continue to walk down the street with him, that's not the first time he done punched you in your damn face. And the second thing that was just so evident is just that things are so sad. Because what is any man, woman doing for you that it is okay for them to abuse you, to assault you, to put their hands on you? It's nothing in the world that anybody can be doing to you. The love ain't that strong, the sex ain't that good, and the money ain't that green. I'm sorry. It is nothing that would make me stay in an abusive relationship. Someone hits you the first time, it catches you off guard, it's a shock. You don't even have to fight them back. You have to leave them alone. The first time is the last time. And that's just my 2 cents from T's Corner.